Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
We have strong suspicions that the same activity is taking place now.
Oh my God. What the is this? Who the are you guys? Get the out of my house! Where's your wedding ring?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
We were supposed to be together forever.
I know there's something shady going on with him.
Where they at? They're making out in the parking lot. Let's go.
She always told me she likes surprises. Let's see how she likes this one.
He's right here at the bench. Right here at the bench.
Get your ass up out of there!
Hey, please.
Buster! Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna handcuff you.
Ladies, get out of my face!
Oh my God! You are a cheater. Now you're a comedian. That's what you deserve. That's what you deserve.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
The hard road to a happy marriage is something that Ryan Bradley believed he had conquered. His wife's recent vocation, however, may be warning signs that all is not well. Worried about what happens when he's not home, Ryan seeks answers from professional examiners. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Yeah, I was, this kid who went to church every Sunday. Everything was always so black and white and perfect. And then she came into the world, and there was real color there, something special. We hit this point, and I don't know what set it off, but it was like everything just kind of shut down. She lost her job, and she started getting depressed, and a lot of dynamics of what we were trying to do together, really changed. I had to pick up more work. Things were a lot tighter financially, and it was stressful. It was extremely stressful. And the rare weekends that we got together, it was, hey, I'm going to get together with the girls. I don't want you in the house. This isn't, this is something I want to do on my own. I'm like, with our only free time, and every time we had free time. I mean, this wasn't just like one isolated incident. It happened over and over and over again. And as much as I didn't want to believe it, it was always more locks being put on that door in between us. I'm done. I wanna know what's going on, and this is my only option, I guess. I don't.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters Detective Agency may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Investigative charges may apply. Marilyn, age 30, an unemployed wife suspected of financing her lifestyle through libidinous activity. Investigation Day 2. With critical intel provided by the client regarding his wife's daily schedule, Cheaters agents form a perimeter outside the residence they both share. A little after noon, field operatives notice conspicuous activity occurring in front of the home. An unknown male parks and exits his vehicle. He's carrying a bag with him. While still on the driveway, the man pulls out his wallet and appears to count money. Satisfied that all is in place, he continues to the front door. He knocks, and the suspect, Marilyn, answers the door, dressed quite provocatively. The male enters, and the door shuts tightly after him. Internal surveillance cameras placed earlier by Ryan come to life and capture Marilyn and her man getting comfortable in the living room. The unknown companion settles into an oversized chair, while Marilyn puts on a show designed to titillate. Marilyn slowly strips off her clothing while the audience of one tucks money into her garter. Marilyn gets friendlier as the dance goes on, grinding into the lap of her patron. After an hour of gyrations, it appears that time is up. The gentleman caller slips the rest of his money to Marilyn and exits the home. Agents watch while he enters his car and departs. Investigation Day 3. With the events of the previous day fresh on their minds, Cheater's investigators are on high alert for additional developments. With no movement earlier in the day, agents take special notice of a Porsche parking in front of Ryan and Marilyn's home. An unknown male exits the car and heads for the front door. He knocks and is let in by Marilyn. Once inside, the man wastes no time in getting comfortable. He takes off his shirt and then his pants. The scene takes an odd turn after Marilyn's customer puts on a blindfold and is then ordered to get down on all fours. Marilyn controls him, making him crawl along the floor while she spanks him with a horsewhip. After some time on his hands and knees, Marilyn leads him to the couch. The man begins to worship her feet, caressing and kissing her stiletto-clad tootsies. As time expires on the apparent client's hour of domination, Marilyn cracks the whip and demands his departure. The befuddled bootlicker searches for his discarded clothes, and even before he can put them on, he is shown the door. Outside, perimeter units watch as Marilyn makes her client dress on the doorstep. After she slams the door, she hurriedly disassembles the stripper pole in preparation for her husband's return. Investigation Day 5. Agents on point are informed that Marilyn is having another pleasure party this evening. According to her husband, it's much like a Tupperware party, but involving devices for female stimulation. However, it's quite apparent that the ruse Marilyn has regularly employed is again in effect when another unknown male makes his way inside. As the man is led inside by Marilyn, the unknown female is at the ready by the dancer's pole. As the show begins, it is Ryan who is paying for it, as evidenced in this recorded phone call with Marilyn.
Hello? Hey, hon, how are you? Fine, you? I'm doing okay. I was just wondering, it's been a while. It's been, a couple weeks. Maybe we could, go out and get something to eat tonight?
Ryan, you know I have a pleasure party tonight with the girls.
So, can you reschedule? It wouldn't be a big deal. I'm sure they'd be fine with it.
We've been planning this party for a long time.
Do you want me to bring you something? I could stop by.
I'm pretty positive.
I love you.
You too.
Yeah, bye.
After the exhaustive show, it appears that Marilyn and her friend need some time to wind down. They make their way into the bedroom and spend their final hours before Ryan's return under the covers. With an enormous amount of data proving Marilyn's deception, agents pull up stakes and return to the base to begin compiling their presentation for Ryan's review. Coming up, the confrontation.
With proof of the suspect's deliberate indecency, Cheaters confirms Ryan's ill feelings. Driven by the desire for the low-down nitty-gritty, he prepares himself for the offensive facts.
Well, Ryan, the reason that we are here this evening is for the fact that our detectives have compiled some information which I think it is imperative for you to see. Are you prepared to review that information now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, Ryan, you played a big part in our investigation because we had you place hidden cameras inside of your home. After you left for work on this particular day, a gentleman arrives at your home. He has a bag of articles with him. As he arrives, he stops to ensure that he has the correct currency. And inside, through that hidden camera, we notice that your wife is performing somewhat of a stage show for this gentleman. Now, at the close of this performance, they bid farewell. The transaction's complete. The gentleman leaves. Ryan, unfortunately, this day doesn't get any better. Our detectives observe a young lady as she arrives at your home. Not long after that, a gentleman arrives. Inside, both of these young ladies entertain the gentleman But on this occasion, she engages in a menage with these two willing participants. The gentleman extricates himself from the proceedings, but the young ladies are not through, and they take their experience to another level.
Oh my God.
I don't want to belabor what we now know is taking place. Earlier tonight, what did your wife tell you?
She asked me to leave the house for a while. She needed it to herself for one of her parties.
We have strong suspicions that the same activity is taking place now. Do you want to continue and confront your wife with the information that you now have?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Come with me and we'll call the detectives from the car. Hey, you know what? We're headed in your direction right now. So the female from before, and then 2 additional principals?
2, yeah.
All right, so we have a total of 4. We should be there shortly. All right, sounds good. All right, they're there, all right.
Everybody out right now.
Ready.
Okay, we ready?
They're inside right now.
All right, got your keys?
I've got my keys.
All right. Let them through.
What the is this? Who the are you guys? Get the out of my house! Get out now! Go! Jesus Christ! Marilyn, what the? Marilyn, what the? Marilyn! For God's sakes! What the is going on?
It's okay.
What did I do? What did I do? What am I doing wrong for you? I mean,
Dude, no, seriously, calm down.
Calm down. Where's your wedding ring? What does this mean? Anything?
Coming up, the conclusion.
They're inside right now.
What the is this? Who the are you guys? Get the out of my house! Where's your wedding ring? What does this mean? Anything?
Marilyn?
Here, Marilyn.
Marilyn?
Put this on.
Hey, who the are you? Get the out of here! Who the am I? I'm your husband! That's who I am! Get out of my room! Get out of my room! I don't care! I'm gonna say it! Say you get the out of my room! No! Get go!
Whoa,
Get out!
everybody.
Get the
Get them
Marilyn!
What the are you doing? Filming me. This is ridiculous. Brian, I needed to make extra money. I lost my job. I mean, it was totally.
We could have found other ways. You didn't have to do this. You're better than this. You didn't have to reduce yourself. The whole point. Why do you think I fell in love with you in the first place? You're better than all of this.
I love it, though. It's so much fun.
What is that? Is that the only thing that's important? I mean, I thought that we were in love. What? Do you have enough for both of us? I mean, for God's sake.
Fine.
How are we fine? How are we fine?
Wait, this is fine for you. You're keeping your husband out of your bed, but yet it's open for everyone else. And if that's how you want to live your life, you know, I'm not going to make any judgments, but there's someone that's supporting you. This is a person who's been supporting you financially and emotionally.
How is this so important to you? How can this be after everything? We had life. We were going to have children. We talked about it. We had a plan. Why is this suddenly what you had to have?
I just
Well, Marilyn, at what point did you feel it necessary to exclude your husband in what you...
couldn't let you know about
You couldn't let me know. You could always come talk to me about things. That was what was so important. That was so perfect between us. Why did you have to hide it from me? You could have talked about it. We could have done something about it other than this.
You know what?
Easy.
You know what?
Now, get the out here! Get her out! Keep her out.
You don't have to deal with it.
You know what? I'm so sick of you. Get out of my house. Get out. Get out. Oh, go ahead. Go. Yeah. Hit me. Go.
No, let's...
Get the out of here. Yes. want to do it. I can't do it anymore. Just no, stay away from me. Stay away from me.
Are there any parties at all, or is that just a ruse?
No, there are. Like, we're making money off of this. We're just.
Well, yeah, I understand you might be making money, but how are you making money?
Well, we're just dancing. I don't really understand what his problem is. This is ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous.
Why? Why are you doing this to me? Just get away from me. Go.
No.
Get out. Get out now. Jesus Christ.
Come on. You can come with me. Come on. Let's go.
I can't take it.
You okay, man?
No, I'm not okay. Jesus.
All right, let's give him some room here. Can we get you anything?
No, I'm fine.
With the confrontation over, Ryan struggles to understand his wife's perspective. Later in the show, we'll update you on its progress. But first, Maria Hernandez returns to discuss confronting her boyfriend in front of his wife on Cheaters.
Well, when I saw the footage, I was really upset and sad because, I love the man, but I couldn't let him see me sad or upset. So as soon as I got there, I just wiped off my tears and all of that just turned into rage.
Who the is? Who the is? Oh, hell no, bitch. Get the out the car. Get the out the car. I ain't with you. Get the out the car. Nah, who the fuck? Nah, bitch. You what the
Easy, hands down, everybody.
I can't comprehend how somebody can just lie to somebody like that. I showed him everything about me. I showed him my family. I let him meet my family, and he would never really let me meet any of his family, just his mom. But, there's more than that to it. And he just was living a double life, I guess,
We've been following.
Get in the truck.
Oh, now you want her to go with you?
Get in my truck.
You're
I don't know you.
stupid. Out then, ho. Stupid.
Well, ma'am, we know that you bring him lunch every Friday. Uh-oh. Back up. Watch out, guys.
Do that. Yeah. Make it known.
Now I'm just trying to live my life, I'm just closing that chapter of my life and just trying to start over. But really, I'm not trying to get into any relationships because, I fell into that one real fast, 6 months, and we were talking about a lot of stuff. I loved them at, such a short time, but I'm just trying to get over it and, continue living my life.
Following the overwhelming confrontation, Ryan Bradley is at a loss as to how to move forward. He claims to still love his wife, but her lies and blatant disregard of their marriage vows leaves him seeking solace from a higher power. Ryan is currently living with his mother while waiting for his divine intervention. When contacted by Cheaters' producers, Marilyn was quite forthcoming about her involvement with multiple men and women. She says, "I love Ryan, but he knew when he married me that I have unusual desires." She claims that once she lost her job, she put an ad on an adult site and was only going to do it once. But after having a stranger give me money to just look at me, I was hooked. We needed money, and I was making more in one day than I'd made in a week in retail. She hopes that one day Ryan will forgive her, but believes divorce is the only way they can both be happy. Marilyn's female companion was not immediately available for comment.
you still have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.